The wine I'm going to review today is called La Cabotte. It is a Côtes du Rhône white wine, so stay tuned. So very nice wine that I found here in San Francisco, very inexpensive, about $10.99 a bottle. Could vary if this is available throughout the United States, which I don't think it is, but I still think it's really important to highlight because you can find other wines like this. So this is called La Cabotte. This is a white wine called Côtes du Rhône, but it's called Collier, a 13.5% ABV wine. And so when you see Demeter, that's really speaking to a biodynamic wine, and that's a really wonderful thing. For $10.99, such a great bargain. So the wine varieties are Claret, Grenache Blanc, and Viognier. And so they're playing really well together. I understand the blend does change over time. I went to the producer's website, which I will put down below. They had the vintage before, so it's just Claret and Grenache Blanc. But I think that additional component of Viognier is really coming through handsomely, beautifully. I'm sure it's a cut of maybe 1/3 of each, or approximately 1/3 of each, or maybe heavily weighted on the 40, 30. But whatever the combination is, it's just working splendidly well. Something to enjoy when I'm thinking of in terms of appetizers for U.S. Thanksgiving meal. Be a fantastic way of enjoying this wine, enjoying it with seafood, enjoying this on its own. So first of all, it's a dry wine, but it's a really well-sculpted wine. And so when I'm tasting this wine, I'm thinking this is a bargain for this price point. So on the scent characterization, flavor profile, and then the point scores. So on this wine, I'm getting almond, green pear, fresh heirloom apple, hint of spice, and white flowers. Gorgeous wine. And next is the flavor characterization and then the point score. Very appreciable flavor components as well. Notes on this include green apple, Adriatic fig, honeydew, stones, and pine nut. I give this one a 9.2 out of my 10.0 scale. And so I have to, comment. I don't drink a lot of French wines. Unfortunately, I don't get a lot on my tasting table, but I definitely seek them out. And for a wine like this, I think it's really a great way of having a French wine on your table, because though it may seem obvious and apparent that there's a lot of French wines, I think a lot of people avoid French wines, not because they're not good, it's just because of perception of price, that they're so expensive. But that simply isn't true. You can find some really well-priced, great quality French wines, and I would recommend seeking them out. And I did find this here in San Francisco's Canyon Market. Ask your wine merchant to bring a wine like this in. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So again, 9.2 out of my 10.0 scale. Think of that as 92 points out of 100 points. Stay tuned for more in this amazing, fantastic, wonderful wine year. And many more wine reviews to come, so stay tuned. You'll find me in many social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram and WordPress. And thank you again. Salud.